Hello and welcome to the series Influencer of Your Business, my live series where I teach you how to become the influencer of your own business. How are you doing today? Today we're gonna talk about how to attract your ideal client. And ideal client meaning people who want what you offer and also pay what your work is worth. So let's dive into that today. I hope you're having a great week. I'm very excited with this live series because I feel it's my birthday present to you. Next week, in exactly 1 week, is my birthday, and I decided going live every day, 17 past 17, to give you the present of learning and exchanging information, because that's something that I really love. I think when you actually let me pause the music. Now I found it. Always the technicalities. By the way, Deborah, can you please let me know if you can hear me well? Oops. Probably not now because I just dropped the microphone. I'm really sorry about that. Can you hear me? So today we're going to be talking about the ideal client. I know many of you, and yesterday we talked about the fear of good afternoon, Queen. Thank you. Yesterday we talked about high ticket, meaning that you should be actually charging your true worth. What is your service, your product really worth? Don't fear to negotiate your value. And we talked about adjusting your communication so you attract the right audience, people that will resonate with what you do and will never complain about the value of what you are offering. If you want to see about this topic, you can go after this live and also watch the live from yesterday. I'm leaving it saved here on YouTube for a few days. So if I were you, I would do a little marathon in my channel and watch some of these videos, because there are also some practical information there for you. So let's talk today about your ideal client. And if I talk about your ideal client, you think the person who you design. Hey Sinara, how are you doing? Today we are talking about attracting your ideal client, and even your ideal employer, if you are just searching for a new position. Because this strategy, this communication strategy, is also supporting you to learn how to negotiate your value when you're also searching for a job. Here we focus on entrepreneurs, right? On females that are starting a business or have its own business. But the same strategy applies when you are actually on the market for jobs or a new promotion or a new position, okay? So the pain points we are talking today, the main difficulties I know you have is communicating your value. Also, I know that's difficult to imagine that there are actually people who want your service, your product. When you actually never saw them, it sounds too abstract, right? And that's why you keep thinking they don't exist. But that's not true. All comes back to the way you are communicating what you do. And also, we are talking today about how you use your story and storytelling to actually reach these potential clients, those people who actually resonate with you and what you do. So, yesterday I shared a little bit about how I started my business, my travel agency in Sweden. I went from charging 30 euros for a 3-hour guided tour in just a few months, charging 300 euros for the same tour. Of course, changing the way I approach my clients, the target group, and adjusting my communication. How was that possible? Because I used my story. And I also made my potential clients feel and imagine how would be their visit to Scandinavia with my services. What do they feel? Let's talk about this. What do you need? Or what do you want when you hire someone, a concierge, a guide, a transfer in another country? You are searching for safety because you're going to the unknown. It's your holidays usually, and you don't want to have issues during your holidays, your well-deserved vacation. So what you want? A stress-free trip. But usually we know when you go to a country we never been to, problems will happen because we don't know how things work. So when you hire someone in that location, You are searching for a stress-free vacation. And they are not searching only for someone to tell them, this building was inaugurated in 500 years ago. This is only gonna enrich the experience. What people were searching for was to feel safe, to feel that they had a friend in their location that could resolve everything for them. And that is almost priceless. Of course, you should price your services, but you only understand that there will be people, okay, willing and wanting to pay for your products and services when you understand that you need to listen to them, but you also need to show up for your business. You need to be the face, the voice of your business, because if people don't know you, they will not buy from you. This is an old marketing quote, right? We all know if you are not seen, you will not be remembered. So what do you think? Let me ask this question here. Deborah, Milena, if you are there, please let me know what, without thinking too much, what did you had for lunch yesterday? Tricky question, isn't it? I barely know what I had for lunch today, let alone yesterday. Our minds are too busy with so many things, right? So how do you expect your client to remember you and know what you do if you're not there every day, making them remember your solution, who you are, and connecting with them? If you are there every day, right, just buy from me. I actually have a fun advertisement that was on TV in Brazil when I was a child. It was about chocolate shaped in like a lipstick form. The name is batom, which means lipstick in Portuguese. And the marketing, so the advertisement was repeating, so in the voice of one voice repeating, compre batom, compre batom, compre batom. Every time you go online and it's only what you post on your channels, here is my product, buy from me. I have a sales now, don't miss the opportunity. This is buy one, get one for free. Have you tried this, my product yet? Who cares? It's boring, it's tiring, it's cold, and it's just, you become just one person, one more person in the crowd. You blend. Nobody cares. You don't care of this type of post on internet, do you? Do you open your Instagram every day with the idea, let me open Instagram so I see a few boring posts about things to buy so I can spend my money? It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's not what you are on social media for. We are on social media to be social, to be entertained, to learn something, to connect with people. So that's my advice for you. If you go to social media, to the internet, to market your product and services, you need to adjust your communication to the medium you are using. You need to start understanding that people are there to be entertained, the same as you, right? When you open your Instagram, it's for entertainment or learning. Even learning on Instagram is not, you also don't open Instagram to say, oh, let me see what I can learn on Instagram today. You, by the way, were there to be entertained, and then you find something interesting and, oh, I should learn about this. Why not? But it needs to be attractive, right? So,
Didn't catch that. Could you try again?
Siri, the only way you can stand out from the crowd is by sharing your personal story, because your story will connect with people. You are unique. And the only thing that is unique about your business is you. Because the way you created your business, your service, the uniqueness of it, it all comes back to you, who you are, and why you do what you do. So if you are just trying to blend in, post boring sales pitch on internet, you're not going anywhere. You are just sending people away, right? I was going to say a funny story. Actually, this is what you learn about storytelling and branding on Tinder or other dating platforms. We all have seen, if you have been single in the past few years, and you used dating apps at any point as a lady, you probably have got a lot of weirdos and guys full of self who actually text you, shall we go up? Shall I visit you? Shall we Netflix and chill? Would you come and visit me at my place? Right? And usually you block this person, right? Because it's annoying, it's disrespectful. You don't like it. Why you do the same on your social media? When you act, hey, buy from me. Here is my product. Did you buy it yet? Tell a friend about my business. You become the weirdos from Tinder because you just make people want to block you and don't want to see what you're posting. Hey Ferris, welcome. How are you doing today? Uma do dog. I was just saying about what you can learn about storytelling with Tinder. So, you don't want to be pushy. You don't want to throw your product or services in the face of your potential clients because they don't know you yet. They don't trust you. Why would you buy anything for a person you don't know if you could buy the same service or product from a person you already trust and know? Right? You do this in your daily life. So why don't you apply the same on your business? Just that simple. But you keep fearing but what people will think about me? Who cares? Because if you are not showing up for yourself, you will not be seen, will not be remembered, and also you are not creating a business to be liked by everyone. You are creating a business to reach to people that resonate with you. If you focus on these one or two people who are unhappy with life, create fake accounts and go to the internet to say things that are not even true, or to say whatever they want, hiding behind the screen and giving them that much power about your life that you stop you from doing what you should be doing to succeed with your business, what can I do? What can I say? It's about you, right? That's why I call you queen, because a queen wear a crown, take ownership of her story, own her story, her wins, struggles, mistakes. But she is the one creating the narratives, owning the narratives, not letting people that doesn't matter, people who don't matter, to have power over her life. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be the queen of your life, of your business. But here is some examples, right? Because what you need to share, something that is comfortable for you sharing online. You don't need to overshare. I always talk to you like, I have been an influencer in the old times. If you count all my social media, all the platforms I was present, I had more than 100,000 followers. Only on Instagram, I still have more than 40,000 followers on my travel influence account. But what made me grow this much? It was because I was relatable. I didn't only talk about, oh, this is the 5-star hotel I'm staying at this trip. I was talking about my struggles as a Brazilian living in Sweden. Hey, Christina, welcome. So, I was sharing the fear of becoming a mother and traveling with a baby, the difficulties. I was also sharing the difficulties of learning Swedish, of missing important moments in the life of my families and friends in Brazil and in Portugal because I'm living so far away. And sometimes you feel powerless, alone. And this is relatable because how many people is living the same experience? So what you need to understand is that you can choose topics from your life that you feel comfortable in sharing, and you don't need to share everything, right? I have been on social media for so many years, and I have never shared a tour of my apartment. Why? Because it's irrelevant. One day, if I feel like it, or if I am getting paid by a, I don't know, let's say, decoration company, and I feel it's relevant, yes, but up to date, no. Until today, I didn't feel the need for sharing all the spaces where I live. Why? Yes, of course you see, this is my living room, this is my window, this is where I have my, yes, because, well, I'm filming myself and you see it, right? But why it's relevant that you show the entire, plan and how it's my place? Also, I share my trips, some parts of it that I feel relevant, right? Being a travel influencer. I never shared me partying, dancing. Okay, some small dances, yes, but actually not partying and drinking and going to no. Why? Because this is very private. Before, my daughter, for example, was way more in the videos because she would say, Mama, I want to talk to Brazil. Because she thought that talking to the cameras, because I say, Bom dia, Brazil, hello, Brazil. I want to say hello to Brazil. But now she's a preteen and she's not in the mood anymore. So I respect that. She wants to be in the camera, yes. When she doesn't want, she's not. Right? So you don't need to overshare anything. Only it's your business, it's your life, it's your platform. You share what you feel comfortable with sharing. But you need to be personal. You need to share parts of you that make you relatable. Part of your life that will connect with other people that have the same moments, issues, and they will resonate and connect with you. right? We have been buying stories our entire life. The brands we love, the brands we want, we dream of buying, let's say, a more expensive product. They all have a story. Just this week, I went to one of the most famous, well-known makeup and cosmetics brand in the world, Estée Lauder. So, how did this big, huge brand started? She, a Jewish who grew up in a very simple family, she started selling cosmetics door to door because her uncle was a chemist. Sorry if I don't remember the word. And he was making the products at home, in the kitchen. And she introduced this marketing geniality, which is giving people samples for them to try, to see if the product is good, and then people will want it and buy it. All the brands still do it until today. I do the same. I'm doing it right now. You are experiencing how it is to learn to be sitting in my mentorship classes, where I share you step by step how to communicate, how to apply storytelling strategies, how to negotiate, how to not fear being in front of cameras and showing up for yourself. That's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm giving it a sample of my work for free. And who started with this? Estée Lauder. And today is one of the most known cosmetic brands in the world, right? And it all started with someone that had a passion and shared it with other people. We all start somewhere. And if you know that your story is your superpower, and when you take that thing that you have struggled with and overcame, and you learned a lot, and you share it with people, you're going to become so relatable and unstoppable, because people will love to hear. People love heroes. And we are all heroes of our own lives. The only difference between people that are successful from people that are not, it is because the people that are succeeding, they are talking about their stories. They are letting you become part of their lives. Just think about all the influencers that you follow on internet. Think about what you know about them. You follow them, you open Instagram every day because you want to see where they are today, what they are doing, what they are having for lunch. And why? It's not because it's like stupidity. It's because you feel that they are real. Yes, of course, there are the perfect influencer life, blah, 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 blah. But that's not what you like to see, I guess, right? You connect with people that are actually relatable, that resonate with you. You don't follow people that you don't like. You don't follow accounts that only post buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. Do you? So don't make this mistake on your account. Engage people. But how do you do that? Okay, let me teach you. Bye.
Hello.
Have fun. Suíço is leaving. The other day, I received my first hate comment in this new Instagram account. Okay? And I am a communication professional. I have been working in big companies in the communication department, and big companies, small companies, influencers, you, everyone is going to if you are doing something relevant, you're gonna get people who dislikes what you do, people who have opinion about what you do, people who you say things that they don't have a clue about and they keep talking about, okay? So this will happen. Just accept that. Don't fear that, accept, okay? That's in communication. We call communication crisis, and we have strategies to deal with it. One of them is taking on, and the most powerful is taking ownership of the story, of the narrative. So here I'm gonna tell you how to craft a story and use your audience to engage with you, okay? So I got this comment from someone written in bad Portuguese that I should take some English classes because my English, according to her standards, is terrible. Okay? It makes me laugh. Why? Because first, it's a fake account. It's someone with a manga picture on her profile, a private account. So you see that this person is not only doing it to my account, to everyone. She's unhappy with life, or he's unhappy with life, okay? So take it from the point of view, this person is irrelevant, but it still makes you upset because you are like doing your job, right? And then what did I do? Taking control of the narrative. I take this comment and I posted it on my Instagram story, and I asked it for you following me, what should I answer to this person? I received a lot of messages. Don't do anything, this person is unhappy. You are doing amazing, keep going. Don't mind these useless people. And I got so many supportive messages, right? I knew it would happen. Because when you are standing up for yourself and creating a community and sharing your daily life, your struggles, you being a real person, you'll find a lot of people that will resonate like you for who you are. And so I got all these comments, and what did I do? Do you think I went there and replied angrily to that person in the comments? No. I created an Instagram reel telling the whole story. The day I finally got my first hate comment in my new Instagram account. And I show you that for one bad comment that has nothing to do with me or with what I do, I get so much support. And that's how you construct a narrative. I could simply tell them the last part of the story. I could simply take my phone and start an Instagram story telling people that, look, I received this comment, I'm not gonna reply because this person is irrelevant. Okay, it would not have anything to do with you, right? But no, then I created a whole story behind it. I make it a part of your day as well. I received that comment. I shared it with you, and I gave you the opportunity to tell me how I should react. You understand that now you are a part of this issue that happened to me, and you supported me. And then this became my crisis management, communication crisis management with storytelling. Bringing you to be a part of the situation, not giving the resolution to you. Bringing you to the whole problem. There is a problem. That happens every time in a movie. Just think how you see a movie. There in the beginning, you understand the character's context. you're starting to get to know the character. Soon after you get to know them, there is a problem. You keep following the movie to see how they are going to resolve the issue. This is used since the beginning of times in journalism, in movies, in series. Influence. We are driven by stories. Human beings use stories to make sense of life. Otherwise, things are just a bunch of a bunch of things only disconnected, and we don't understand. We need stories so things make sense to us. So give your followers, your potential clients, the opportunity to learn your story. So they can connect with you, so they want more. So they keep wanting what is gonna happen next. Just now, I am in the middle of preparing to host a crazy birthday party here in Stockholm. I will have a 3-day free workshop, by the way. If you are not subscribed yet, do it. Stories That Sell is my free workshop where I teach you step by step. Because here I'm giving you the tactics, the strategies, and we talk, right? But in the workshop, I give you guidance and activities so you can actually apply what I'm teaching. Because I know we are lazy, right? Because we have so much to do, we are tired, and we have other priorities. We keep, I will do it another time. But when you have guidance, and when you have someone giving you a task, and you need to achieve something, you need to do something, you will do it. So join Stories That Sell. That's gonna happen 21, 23, and 25th of April. And you will learn a lot, and we're gonna apply those strategies together so you can actually start getting results of how being the influencer of your business can impact your reach and your revenue. Link for the workshop on YouTube is here on the description of the video. On Instagram, link in my bio, okay? So, I was talking about how you should let people be wanting the next part of your story. I'm just giving you a teaser of what's gonna happen next in my life. I'm preparing a birthday party that is gonna be kind of different here in Stockholm, okay? I am planning my workshop, and I have a next trip that is in exactly 2 months that I have been dreaming of, and that's gonna be something that you will gonna be crazy about, okay? So if I were you, I will also be following this, because you're gonna see a lot of interesting insights and some different, not different, but some challenge that I want to overcome during that trip. That's why I'm talking that this trip is gonna be epic and very different, okay? In a way. So keep following me. So I bring you to be part of this adventure with me. So that's what I want you to do. Be real, authentic. And what is authentic? Don't try to show a perfect life on Instagram, because breaking news, nobody have a perfect life. Filters and all this perfect fit and someone that wakes up at 5 and is pretty and blah blah blah, rich. Okay, it's not that it doesn't exist, but it's also not that this person doesn't have a lot of problems. We all have issues. right? Different from everyone, but nobody's life is perfect. We have issues. I have mine. I have shared the last struggles last week on my Instagram because my daughter, my mini CEO, is a preteen now, as I said, and it's so different. It's challenging because it's a lot of emotions. It goes from being very happy to being very angry or very sad, all in the space of 5 minutes. And I need to be there for her, calm, loving, but still disciplining. And it's very challenging. I have not been a mother of a pre-teenager before, so I don't know. And it has been some very difficult days. And of course, I'm saying that it was difficult for me, but of course for her as well. And being difficult for me, meaning I need to be emotionally prepared to deal with that. And I need a lot of strength. And in the middle of it all, like I said, I have decided that I was going to give you the present. My birthday present for you would be going live every day from Monday to Thursday, 17 past 17. So I need to prepare myself for that. In the meantime, I work for my clients every day. I deal with my clients' deadlines and all the things I need to do for my clients, right? And the struggles of emotionally needing to be supportive and understanding for my pre-teenager daughter. And it is, of course, I have amazing parts of my day, but this is just life, right? And if you just show, okay, you only appear on Instagram when you are traveling and when you go into a fancy restaurant, and then you disappear. Nobody cares. You are just one more person in the crowd, right? Maybe it's nice. We're gonna look, oh, can you tell me which restaurant was it? I want to go there. But it's not gonna make people find to connect with your story, with you, and buy from you. They want to buy the restaurant. So you just sold for the restaurant, but not for yourself, if you understand what I mean. So what I want you to do is write down after today, after this live, or think right now, what are the 3 things that made you the person who you are today? Choose 3 things. I know there are much more. We are complex beings. We have more. We have lived so much. We have gone through much things. Choose 3. The 3 that comes to the top of your mind. Write them down. And why I want you to write them down? Because this will give you focus. Because if you think about what I'm gonna say, you're gonna be just lost. But if you actually take this control, what I'm saying, taking control of the narrative, if you choose 3, write them down. How does it make you feel? Then share these 3 topics. Talk to a friend, your best friend, call and say I want you to talk to you about these 3 things. And if you are brave enough, share these 3 things on an Instagram video, story, or a text. And tell me what happened afterwards, okay? If you still don't feel comfortable in sharing it yet, don't panic. Just write them down so you start practicing, okay? And then on my 3-day workshop, my free 3 days workshop, I made the same mistake yesterday. Maybe this woman was correct afterward. 3 free days workshop, story that sells. I'm gonna teach you step by step on how to use your story as your superpower so you become the influencer of your own business. And I will bring actual activities so you can learn but also apply what I'm going to teach you in these 3 amazing days that we are going to be together. Okay? I will finish for today and I will see you tomorrow, 17 past 17, with another amazing influence of your story live. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.